Picture this. You are driving home from a late shift on a deserted rural highway. The heater in your car is broken, but you do not care because you are only 20 minutes from your warm bed. A heavy snow starts falling, burying the asphalt in white. The tires lose traction. You spin out, sliding into a deep ditch. The engine dies. Your phone has 0 bars. You know there is a gas station maybe 2 miles back down the road. You step out of the car wearing just a thin hoodie, jeans and sneakers. The wind hits your face like a sheet of ice. You start walking, shoving your hands into your pockets. It is just 2 miles. You step directly into a frozen puddle hidden under the snow, and ice water floods your right shoe. You freeze in place. You just signed your own death certificate. People love to romanticize the cold. They think about cozy fires, hot chocolate, and rosy cheeks. Freezing to death is not a dramatic cinematic event. It is a mechanical failure. Your body is just a meat engine that needs heat to run, and the environment is currently stealing that heat faster than you can generate it. That wet shoe? Water conducts heat away from your body 25 times faster than air. You are essentially bleeding out, but instead of blood, you are losing temperature. Your core sits at a very strict 37 degrees Celsius. It demands this temperature. The brain acts like a cheap, panic-prone landlord. The second the thermostat drops, it starts shutting off the power to the empty rooms to save the pipes. Your blood vessels constrict. The blood is pulled away from your skin, your fingers and your toes, rushing back to the heart and lungs. You look down at your hands. The skin is pale, almost grey. Your fingers feel thick and clumsy. The pain in your toes transforms into a dull, wooden ache. You try to zip up your hoodie, but your thumb and index finger refuse to pinch the zipper. You are losing your motor skills. The temperature drops to 35 degrees Celsius. Welcome to clinical hypothermia. Your brain hits the emergency alarm. Muscle friction is the only way to generate heat now. You start shivering. This is not a mild tremble. This is violent, uncontrollable shaking. Your teeth chatter so hard you chip an incisor. Your jaw locks up. The shivering burns through your muscle glycogen, eating up your energy reserves at a massive speed. You need calories, but all you have is a half-empty pack of gum in your pocket. You try to walk faster, but your legs feel heavy, like you are moving through wet concrete. The wind rips through the thin cotton of your hoodie. You look around, but the snow is blowing horizontally now. The road is gone. Every direction looks exactly the same. Your core temperature slides down to 34 degrees. The shivering becomes a permanent state of existence. Your body is thrashing itself apart, trying to stay warm. The blood turning cold in your veins becomes thick, sluggish, like cold syrup. Your heart has to pump twice as hard just to move it. This is where the medical community talks about the umbles. You stumble, you fumble, you mumble, you grumble. Your brain is running on low voltage, and the complex circuits are failing. You drop your phone into the snow. You stare at it for a long time. You tell your hand to reach down and grab it, but your hand does not move. You leave the phone behind. You think the violent shaking is the worst part. You are wrong. The needle drops to 32 degrees Celsius. The shivering stops. This is the most terrifying moment, even if you do not realize it. The silence in your muscles is not a sign of recovery. It is a sign of surrender. Your body has run out of fuel. The landlord has given up on saving the building. The pain in your extremities fades away completely, replaced by a deep, terrifying numbness. You are no longer cold. You are nothing. Your breathing slows down. Your heart rate drops to a sluggish, irregular thump. You stagger forward and fall hard into a snowbank. You do not try to catch yourself. Your face rests in the powder. You close your eyes. Your brain function is severely degraded. Hallucinations begin. The brain is starved of oxygen and warm blood, causing the synapses to fire random, desperate signals. The snow around you no longer looks like frozen water. It looks soft. It looks like a thick, white blanket spread over a massive, inviting mattress. The wind howling through the dead trees sounds like a low, rhythmic lullaby. You hear a voice. Maybe it is your mother. Maybe it is a friend telling you to just take a quick nap. Just 5 minutes. You have been walking for so long. You deserve a rest. You tell yourself you will get up after a short break. You will not. Below 30 degrees Celsius, biology plays its final, cruelest joke. It is called paradoxical undressing. The muscles controlling your blood vessels are exhausted. They fail. They snap open. All the freezing blood trapped in your core suddenly rushes back into your skin and extremities. The contrast in temperature tricks your dying nerve endings. You feel hot, not just warm. You feel like you have been set on fire. You are burning up. You tear at your clothes. You manage to rip off your hoodie. You unbutton your shirt. You kick off your dry shoe. You are lying in a snowdrift in the middle of a blizzard, stripping naked because your brain is telling you that you are inside a furnace. Once the clothes are off, primal instinct takes over. The terminal burrowing begins. Like a dying animal acting on ancient evolutionary code, you use your bare, numb hands to dig into the snow. You crawl under the roots of a fallen tree. You wedge yourself into a small, dark hole, hiding from a predator that is already inside your blood. I sit inside my own mind as the lights go out. The heat is unbearable at first, but tearing my clothes off helps. The snow feels incredibly soft against my bare chest. Why did I think I was freezing? I am perfectly fine. I just need to sleep. My arms are heavy, but they do not hurt anymore. The darkness under these tree roots is safe. The wind sounds muffled, far away, like I am underwater. I can hear my own heartbeat. It is so slow. Thump, pause, thump, pause. I forget why I was walking. I forget the car. I forget the road. There is just this heavy, beautiful sleep pressing down on my eyes. I feel a deep, warm peace spreading from my chest into my throat. The white noise swallows everything. I let go. The heart stops. Clinical death. You might find this rare or extreme. It is not. Hypothermia is entirely common. Over 1,500 people die from cold exposure every single year in the United States alone. They do not die on Mount Everest. They die slipping on ice behind a bar. They die walking home from a party without a coat. They die when the power grid fails during a winter storm and their apartment turns into an icebox. A human being is a fragile tropical houseplant wrapped in thin skin. We only survive this planet because we learned how to build walls and burn things. Take away the walls and the fire, and the environment reclaims you in a matter of hours. There is a dark running joke in the medical field. You are not dead until you are warm and dead. Cold preserves tissue. Sometimes paramedics can find a frozen, pulseless body. Sometimes paramedics can find a frozen, pulseless body. Pump it full of warm fluids and jumpstart the heart. But for the guy under the tree